My name's Julie Stenning. I work here at Hillier's Garden Centre, Bath, as a plant area assistant. The training was great. It was very well organised, and how I felt, I was very nervous. I'd never used Twitter before. Okay at using a mobile phone and texting and such like, but not actually using Twitter. And I was the only person from the store that went along to the training, so I was quite nervous about how I'd get on. That is a good way of getting of networking basically with other local individuals and companies. It's a good way of catching up with what was going on in the gardening world all over the country, but also to then get involved with local people and local industries and seeing what they're up to. I do have a mobile which I keep on me, which I check regularly during the day, and I do try to actually sit down at the computer at least once a day. It doesn't always happen because some days are just so busy you have to prioritise, but if I can, I'll try and sit at the computer to welcome new followers to Hillier Bath and try and strike up a conversation with them, certainly if they're relevant, if they're in the garden industry, certainly, and local people I invite in and try and get them to set up perhaps a trade account with us if they're interested, and get them involved that way. There's lots of people in Bath on Twitter, yes, and one of the sites is called We Love Bath, and there's another one, Bath Co UK, and they've got quite a lot of followers. They're linked with the newspapers in Bath, and you can certainly catch up with local gardening individuals that way too. I usually quite often use them to sort of state something new in store to start with, and then I'll get replies from them. Well, I don't always see them, of course, I'm not always here, but I think it was probably in the first sort of month or so, I think it was quite quickly, people started coming in, and then I would hear that they'd been in rather than, I didn't always see them, but they would actually say, oh, I popped in, didn't miss you today, but, bought such and such. So, you know that you've actually, that they've actually been in the store and bought one of your products. Well, if I'm posting about something particular or tweeting about something particular in the store, and if I get a response from that, then I can develop that conversation further. If they're after particular plants or after something for a particular site, then I can tell them what we've got in stock, what's available, or what they could use. And so you can develop a conversation that way. And other people quite often hop into the conversation at the same time and offer their opinions. I mean, last night I was tweeting about grow your own, because it's been a bit of a disastrous year for everybody trying to grow their own vegetables, and I just was inundated with responses, with what grew well and what didn't grow well, and then other people would pipe in. So it was quite a good conversation going there, and then they become your followers. So then they're involved as well.